actress, terrific actress. Marcia Gay Harden has an Oscar and a Tony, but we bet she does not have a red room.
Yeah, in the red-hot film 50 Shades of Grey, Marcia plays Christian Grey's sophisticated mother who has no idea what he and his girlfriend Anastasia have been up to. Take a look.
He never sleeps in. Certainly not at this hour. Unless, of course, he's ill. Is he? Ah.
Sorry, Mr. Gray.
It's fine. I know how she can be.
She? Well, if you're trying to avoid me, the very least you can do is call me by my correct name, which would be Mum. Hi. Ah, dear God.
Mother, Anastasia Steele. Anna, meet my mother, Dr. Grace Trevelyan Gray.
You have no idea how delighted I am to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Dr. Gray.
Grace. She's very pretty. You're very pretty.
Well.
And the plot
That's how it starts, and the plot thickens. Now, you hadn't seen it when our producers were talking to you for a pre-interview, but now you have.
I just
Give
saw it
us
yesterday.
what you think.
Well, it's a hot tamale. It's a romance,
Right.
is what it is, from the beginning through to the end. And she steps outside her bounds of what she's comfortable with. There is a red room of pain and pleasure, which, as the mother, I never got to go in, rightly so.
You didn't decorate it for her.
No, I did not. No. But in the movie, I was just struck with, first of all, how amazing she is.
Yeah.
She's just delightful, and she brought in all the levels of vulnerability and confusion and seduction. And then he is he's great. He's
just
my
has to
son.
show up.
Yes,
First of
he
all,
is your
so
son.
I'm a little biased.
So did you not read the books before, or had you read them?
I had not read them. Now,
Okay.
mind you, I didn't have an iPad at the time.
Yeah.
So had I had an iPad, I might have read them because no one can see what you're reading. But I'm not going to be sitting on the subway like 50 Shades of Grey, like panting. So I hadn't read them, but I did after I
What
got
about
cast.
this phenomenon that this film has become? Because I know the
Amazing.
book went kind of like wildfire.
It did,
Remember,
yeah.
it was like one of those things, and we're feeling
Nobody's
the same.
more surprised than the writer.
Yeah,
She was
exactly.
stunned.
Were you surprised by all this?
Well, it's sort of erotica for the masses in a way, is what I think of it. So in my day in school, people would look at Anais Nin, and that would be the erotica that people would read. But this has made it sort of accessible for everyone, and it's a romance.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't quite surprise me, because it's a romance set in this fetishy
Yes.
world of taking things to a different level,
Now,
so to speak. So to speak.
You remarked how beautiful the room was. I wonder who cleans it, though.
the red room.
You know, who is the maid at Christian Grey's house who has to go in and clean that place?
Actually, very good point, which I had
think
not
things
thought about. Someone has to. I love
The
that.
director's a woman, though, right?
Yeah.
The
She
director's,
is.
her
Sam
name
is
is
a woman.
Sam,
Right.
but people are confused that they think it's a man. So it's a woman directing this. So
Well,
do you
this
think
is
that makes a difference ultimately?
Well, it's not, and the books weren't either. It's not tawdry. I mean, you can look at this world really. I mean, he tells her, do your research. You can look at this world really, and there's a lot of surprises in that world really. But the world that she wrote about is a world of romance in an erotic setting, and that is what it is, and that's what people are going to be going to see. They're going to be going to see these two people fall in love and then be turned on by it.
Well, the thing is you see him as kind of this Charles in charge person, and her as this kind of passive person.
She
but
seems to
really,
be the weak one.
Really, she's the one in charge,
She
right?
turns,
I mean,
she turns,
And
yeah.
doesn't it seem that way throughout? She has him wrapped around her finger.
Those are the rules
And other
of the game.
things.
That's the rules of the game.
I guess you
saying.
did see the movie. I guess you did. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Now you have a daughter in the acting world too,
I
right?
do.
Will she be attending the
Absolutely
film?
not.
Yeah, see, we both have actresses as
Absolutely.
daughters, and I was thinking about that, how
Well,
tough that would be.
She's 16, and I want her to get her ideas about what she wants to do in the bedroom on her own.
Yeah.
When she's ready, on her own. I don't like when we all only learn from movies.
Right.
And then we think that we have to make those sounds that they make in movies, and if you don't, you feel less than. I mean, people should feel more than when they're
should be authentic.
When they're in love. It should be authentic. It should be truthful.
Do you think, that, in a way, that the world we live in today is less romantic and just more, just get right down to it? And have we lost romance? Is it like we've lost an innocence of childhood?
One word, tender.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
I like you. I mean,
Yeah.
I like romance. I like,
Exactly.
do you want to go on a date? Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Or like the dinner party where somebody goes, this is this person, this is this
Yeah.
person. You meet and they look across the table.
Sure.
And
it
tension. It's
builds,
all
yeah.
about tension.
Tension.
If you go too fast, too soon,
Yeah.
if there's no tension,
Yeah.
and it's boring.
Right. Well,
in life.
You're my kind of woman.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
you always have been.
Yeah, and this movie's
And
anything but
people
boring.
want you like old-fashioned girl, but whatever. It's not that.
yeah.
It's about luscious love and
Yeah.
passion and tension and taking your
And what
time and making it
ultimately truly
authentic.
fulfills you.
Yep.
Right. All right.
Thanks, sweetie. Okay, 50
the
Shades of
movie
Grey.
opens. When does that open?
Valentine's
February
February
13th, the day
13th.
before. A little pregame.